First up for Monday morning is going to be this Equinox. Now, there are 3 complaints on this car. We've got pulsating brakes. They had just pads put on, I believe they said last year. The power steering is acting up, which I just checked the reservoir and it's low on fluid, so we're going to want to figure out where the leak is on the system. And then they said the fans are staying on even after they shut it off. Now, I started by checking codes, and we have no codes in the car right now for that. We do have it for TPMS and improper module configuration for the HVAC module. So I'm going to go take it out for a test drive. That's going to help me verify the pulsation in the brakes. See, we got discs in the front. I'm assuming we have disc brakes in the rear. Yes, we do. All right, so I'm going to go see if I can try to narrow it down if it's the front brakes, the rear brakes that are pulsating. And then we'll try to get it up to full temp too, so we can see if we can duplicate that fan condition. So we're taking on a little test drive now. I'm watching the coolant temp to make sure we're going to get up to temp on this car. One thing I did notice is when I got in here, they had the HVAC on to max AC. Now, it is going to run the cooling fans when AC is operating. So, just want to keep that in mind if I'm not seeing anything else. I'm not seeing any codes in the car. And so far, it seems to be coming up to temp at a decent rate. So I'm going to try to keep an eye on all that stuff as I go here and see what it tells me. Right now we're going to try out the brakes. As you can see there, we're getting a lot of shake through the wheel. I'm not really feeling any in the seat. It's usually the way you can tell kind of front brakes to back brakes which one is warped. So we've definitely got warped front rotors, but I'm not really feeling like we have warped rears. I will measure them though real quick to make sure they were in spec, since they did say that they just threw pads on it with no rotors last time. Just want to make sure that they're above their minimum spec, and as long as they are, I don't feel like those are warped either right now, just by the way it's stopping, but those front brakes are definitely warped. Well, these both just got dropped off. That one needs a starter, and Chris has already played with the carburetor a little bit. This one though, somebody sent it a little too hard because they decided to put a viewing window in the block. I don't know if you guys can see that down in there. Right down there. Nice big viewing window. Block's cracked. So that's going to get a new engine put in it. It's a 900. I've already got a new one on the way for it. So that is a reman engine from LKQ. It is being dropped off for that 89 GMC over there. Let's take a look at this here. That would be freshly rebuilt small block Chevy. Yeah, it's a long block. I don't know. I'm guessing it didn't come with a pan or anything by how small this box is, so let's swap all that over from the old engine. This should come with an install kit from LKQ too, just like that used pulled engine we just put in the Dodge Journey. So this should have the kit coming with it too, but this customer opted to just go with the new engine, or a rebuilt in this case.
I don't know. Starter in?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't see any smoke.
No smoke. That's a good sign. Alright, we ready?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go for it. For it. Go for it. it's got no fuel. So you guys ever go to take something apart and like pull an axle shaft and it bounces off the wall and you can't get it out because you parked too close to something? We're having that problem right now with putting gas in the tank. Put a shelf just a little bit too close to the truck.
Can't say that I've ever had a problem putting gas in the vehicle because I didn't have enough room.
Maybe a smaller gas can.
Oh! Cases of oil filters. You know, I should probably put these on the oil filter shelf.
How did you not know you had those?
Dude, I got all kinds. Really? Look around here. How do I not know I have something?
Yeah, true. You find stuff that you forgot you've owned pretty much daily.
Let me try to look somewhere. Oh, that's where that is. That's where I had that.
I think we found just like 5 or 6 engine lifting chains this weekend cleaning out a toolbox that Chris hasn't seen since high school. Can you get fuel in it now? Yeah. I wonder how long this thing sat before they brought it here. Looking at some of the stuff, I'm guessing quite a while.
You ready?
Yep. No smoke. We're good. That sounds like it's doing something now.
I was thinking.
Don't start it. I'm laying over the carb. Hit the throttle. Again. And still got no accelerator pump.
Is this wheel tight?
No. I wasn't looking that time. Go. Yep, I can see fuel in there. Yeah, watch my whole... Yeah, I'm getting back.
Grab those spark plugs so they don't bounce down in there. Good?
Yep. Don't touch anything, let me get on top of it. Hit it. Yeah, oh yeah, it's getting fuel. Definitely getting fuel. For once that happened and we both still have our eyebrows. No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. All right, so anything interesting?
No.
Okay. All the spark plugs on this side of the engine were loose. Finger tight. We never touched this side. Made it easy to change them with the hot header, but probably not the best for making it run.
Glad I'm putting new plugs in it.
Yeah. Yeah, we only touched that side of the engine. The only reason the head came off is to get the exhaust bolt holes fixed. So we didn't even touch this side. Alright, now that I see it outside on its wheels, I kind of want it. Big block, 2-wheel drive, long bed. It even sounds like something I would drive. Yep. Shortening the chain up. Didn't even fall off the jack. Now we can walk though. So Gator gets what? Starter? Some carb work?
Yeah, starter and fuel pump.
And then this one gets an engine.
I'd say the carburetor's probably pretty good on it right now. It runs pretty decent now.
Yeah, the starter just sucks.
Oh, the starter, yes. People are just dying to get in there.
Continue on East County Route 850 South for 3/4 of a mile.
Service call. That Mustang skid loader with the locked up engine pump, I'm suspecting engine. They're actually working on it, the customer is, but they can't get the injectors out. So we are going to go over there real quick and get the injectors popped out for them. Man, this thing really bounces.
Well, yeah, it's on the bump stops.
Oh, yeah, that's why my flatbed does it too. Oh, no, not bump stops. Oh, my overloads. There's like an inch of travel in my suspension before I hit overloads, and then it just gets hard.
That's why
it hurts.
That's why there's like no wheel well, because it's maxed, like it's flat.
Ah.
The suspension is no more. Yeah.
This poor service truck.
Dude, you could give me a 650 and I'd still have it on the overloads.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, the other two just popped right out.
Yeah.
Slid out.
Well, that's interesting. Okay.
You gonna try the other one?
Hold that. What are those? Are those 15/16ths for the...
Yeah.
You want? It's cursed.
Just about a week ago.
I'd sell it to the Amish. I'll have this one out before I start on the next one. Maybe.
Just waiting for that injector to come flying out of there.
All right. Those injectors are in there.
Yeah.
Jesus, people. That's where that just slipped. He broke the end of the heel bar off.
Let's see if I can find that.
That's flexing that bar quite a bit.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and called it on those injectors. They were pulling those to what? Attempt to pull the head off?
I don't know.
Either way, the head can come off with those in there, and that could be the machine shop's problem to get those out of there. Or at least be able to get them from the backside and hit them out. But
Just get out where you can get some vice grip and slide grip on it.
yeah, once it's out of the chassis. Either way, they're going to try to get that up on a trailer with one of their excavators and bring it to the shop, have us pull the engine out of it, kind of do a tear down to see if there's catastrophic failure inside of it or if it looks like it's rebuildable. Just got back from that service call and it's about 5:30, so we figured we'll stay a little later tonight and try to start getting the Polaris apart. We're at least going to get the cage off and get this bar across it out of here. See where that's sitting on time, and if it's not too late, we might start tearing some stuff off and start to get the engine ready to pull.
Do it too.
Yeah, I saw the airbox was there, but it might be better to just undo the throttle body and take it all with it. So we've got the cage out and the seat backs. Makes a lot more room on this thing.
I almost feel like this is how you have to work on a Polaris Ranger, because this is way easier.
Yeah.
Like, you have all the room in the world with all this crap, by the way.
Are you regretting leaving the cage on yours?
Well, they welded the cage on mine. They built stiffener bars for the back of it.
Oh, so you're stuck working on yours the hard way.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't hardly get the bed in there. But you're not supposed to be able to get the bed out of it, but I got the bed out of it.
How much cracking and popping of plastic occurred?
I broke the taillight.
Yeah.
But I didn't care.
Doesn't need a taillight.
Well, I needed the bed off of it so I could work on it.
Yeah.
At that point, I didn't really care.
Is that sprung in there and stuck like this side was?
Yeah. Piece of junk.
Hey, it's starting to come up some now. So we just realized these outer bars are welded to this one. So we've got them unbolted here, but this front panel has to come off, so the side panels are getting pulled back. Then we can bolt that and lift it out. So we got that off and sitting over on the gator. There's a ton of space now. You guys can get a good look in there too now at the giant hole in the engine. Yeah, so Chris was just using a trim removal tool to pry something, and it popped and not only sprayed him in the face with dirt, but he stabbed himself just to the side of his eye.
I just barely missed it. My safety squints were working very good.
Yeah, his nose was dripping blood there for a minute.
Oh yeah, it definitely.
Not from his nose, running down his nose and dripping. It got him pretty good. So we want to keep going, or are you going to call that a good place to end tonight?
Oh yeah, I'm ending.
All right, well, we'll get the shop closed up, lights shut off, and that's going to be it for today.